Welcome to the Quilting Bee. I can see the end. This last unroll I did, I can see the end. So I may be done quilting in 4 or 5 days. It's been a long occupation. Are there any foods you haven't had and miss while being in quarantine? I don't think so. I'm not myself. I don't find myself missing any food, but I know that when somebody brings me something that they cooked or they got from a nice restaurant, mainly when it's something they cooked, with that first bite, I just feel happy all over. What is the first thing I'm going to do when the pandemic is over? That's the farthest thing from my mind. It's not going to be over. I'm not anticipating it being over. I have no dreams about that. But I do miss doing my own marketing. It's not that I don't appreciate the couple of people that market for me. I do very much. I don't know what I would be doing without them. I'd be going out and risking. This way, I could never leave the house. I don't want to leave the house. What made me start quilting? And what's the favorite quilt I ever made? I don't have a favorite quilt I ever made. It's usually the last one. I met Grace Earl, who was a famous artist and quilter, and thought I would try to make a quilt. And the first 2 or 3 quilts I made, I had no idea it was going to become a major part of my life. In fact, I felt a little guilty doing it because I wasn't doing all of the other more important things. But this must be, I don't know. I've made maybe 40 quilts and 60 kawandis. I don't know. Somebody said, well, what do you do with them? They're in rolls on pool tubes, stacks of them. When somebody calls me for a show, I'm ready to go. Do I sell them? Yeah, I sell them. So we had an ongoing talk about precision. Somebody asked me about the precision in quilting as compared to the precision in playing a Bach fugue or something. And then when we realized that she was really talking not about matching points and straight lines and all of that, but maybe a precision. How did you say it, credenza? A precision about my placement of color and forms. No, I don't think so. It may look like that. To me, just that word implies brain. It doesn't imply heart. When you're being moved by your heart or your inspiration, your urge, oh, I want to put this here. That's not precision placement, at least not on the intellectual level. We don't keep in touch with as many levels of life as we could, I think. Brain has much too large a role. What do I wish to experience that I haven't done yet? Skydive. I'd like to skydive. There's only one catch. I don't mind jumping out of the plane. I think I can do that just fine. What worries me is the landing and maybe breaking an ankle or something like that. I would be anxious about that, about the landing, being able to land without injury or even bump. I don't even want it to bump. What instrument was I playing with the Grateful Dead? Was I playing harpsichord or keyboard? Good question. It was electric keyboard. Yeah. But I was playing my own music with the Dead. And Joseph Campbell. I was the part where you reach enlightenment. How about that?